I haven't made a video in a while, so I thought maybe I could make this one. Just to give you guys an update on what's been happening since the new year opened. And also to give you guys an update on the channel, on my jiu-jitsu, and also on my photography. Well, I haven't been making any videos lately. I don't know why. I think the creative juices are not flowing since we all been in lockdown. Fortunately, all that is in the past now, and countries are opening up again, and life will start going to a normal direction. That's why I think I haven't been making any videos lately, because of the creative process is not what it should be. Also, 3 weeks ago I got the virus for the second time. But before that, what happened in the beginning of the year was that I got an injury while during training of jiu-jitsu. It was pretty bad. I didn't have a concussion, but I was dropped, unfortunately, and not on purpose, but unfortunately I was dropped on my head. I fell on the right side of my head, and the bang was pretty severe. The tendons in my neck were all. I got a very injury in my neck, going through to my head also. Fortunately, I went to the doctor, and they helped me very good. I was on a treatment for about 2 to 3 weeks, and in which for one of those weeks I had to stop doing jiu-jitsu. That's what I did. I took a rest, and now I'm back at it. That's something else that I want to talk also about my jiu-jitsu, is that since my injury and since COVID, I've been having these ups and downs with my jiu-jitsu. It's not going in the direction that I would like it to go. I've been having some talks also with teammates, higher belts, and also our sensei, which I normally talk to a lot and ask for advice. And I do believe that I know exactly what I should be doing now to start getting back into the development of my jiu-jitsu where I wanted it to go. I'm one of the older ones, but I'm also one of the light weights, meaning normally I fight or I compete in -64, but since there's no one in that weight class, I go up to -70. And what I also do a lot is that I spar with higher belts, where the reason therefore is that they are more controlled, and also they also give me the opportunity to practice my techniques and my jiu-jitsu. And I've been talking to my sensei also about this, and he gave me a good advice also, is to start sparring more with other white belts, because since I'm a white belt, the reason why that not always you have controlled situations, and also not always you're given the chance to do what you would like to do on the mat. You have to be able to deal with cumbersome situations where other newcomers are unpredictable. They don't have techniques. You also have to deal with all of those issues. and there is where I think I made a mistake to always spar with higher belts, because it's a more controlled environment for me. And that's why I think going forward, I have decided, together with talking to teammates and also our sensei, that I will start sparring more with unpredictable teammates, so I can start develop that part of the game also. Another thing about my jiu-jitsu is that I've always fought from my back. If you know anything about jiu-jitsu, is that you have a bottom game and an up game, but I've been always on a bottom game, and that means that either I start the fights or the sparring by sitting down, or by going into the deliver guard. Now what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to pass the guard, and that's pretty difficult on its own. But also, I'm not used to being on top, and what happens is that it's very unusual for me to even get the top position, and also my brain is like, oh, you're on top, so what now? So that's something I have to still develop and train, and hopefully I'm getting there. Also, I changed my training. What I mean by that, I used to go to training 3 times a week, doing either 2 times fundamental trainings and advanced, or the other way around. And now I stopped it all, and I'm only doing fundamentals in gis, and I'm doing no gi. I'm liking no gi. I think because it's I don't have the weight of the gi on me, and I can move even more freely, and I'm liking that. So that's been my jiu-jitsu for the past months. That's what I've been focusing on. Getting better from my injury, recovering from the COVID. I got it twice actually. I got it once in 2020. That's when it all started. There was no test, there was no vaccine, there was nothing. The only way I know I got it is because I couldn't smell anything, and I lost my taste also. That was harsh. 7 days. My wife even told me, I've never seen you so sick. And the other, I got it 3 weeks ago, like I said, and there was like a 50% variation. I don't know which variant I got. I'm not interested also. I know I just got it. I got tested. It was positive. So that's the only thing I know. Going over to my photography, it's not on a hold, but as I said, the creative process is not where it should be. I'm also looking into new gear after 2 years since I got this camera, and I would like to get another one. The one camera that I got, I would like to get, is a camera that actually is not discontinued, but they're not producing it anymore. It's the 1DX Mark III, for the ones of you that know about photography. The reason I'm not looking into any more R series camera is because the lenses that I would like to have, and I do understand the whole thing about the chips, the pandemic, and everything else. I do understand that, but I still do believe that the R system lenses are still to be developed way beyond the point that where it is right now. I do miss a lot of lenses which I am not able to buy or would like to get, because it doesn't exist yet in the R lenses lineup, and it's too expensive. I'm a Canon shooter. I've always been a Canon shooter. I'm not a fanboy or anything. I just like the brand, the camera menus, and the cameras. But Canon, if you ever watch this channel or this video, the R system is way too expensive. Um, this is why I opt to go to the flagship and the DSLR of Canon. That is 1DX Mark III. I wish I can get that one. This year I created a GoFundMe also, because it's a still, although it's not being produced or it's not being updated anymore, it's a pretty expensive camera. I will put the link below if you guys would like to help me. I would appreciate it. But it's something, it's not going to be right away, but I have to wait and save a lot of money for that particular camera. The reason why is because I do have L lenses that I can use with that one. And my EOS R will be the camera where it's either going to be a camera that I go do street photography or portraits, but it's not a camera it's going to be my main camera. Something cool that I did last week was I have a wall of pictures. I will show you guys the wall and the pictures. And what I did was I printed out some pictures and I put them on my walls. I like to do that always. Either it's pictures that I've taken a while back from either the family, or it's portraits, or it's landscape, stuff like that. Yeah, that's it for now. I'm very focused on, as I said, getting my jiu-jitsu back on track. Oh, because of the illnesses and the injuries also, I lost a lot of weight. So I'm looking forward to building up the weight, getting back to training, more focused and more determined to start refining my jiu-jitsu. And I hope that the creative juices will come again, and I will be able to grab my cameras, go out and start shooting again, which I miss. I really miss that. The type of pictures I always make or I do make are either family portraits. I do like to go into the wild, either wildlife or landscapes, and also lifestyle portraits. But that's it. I just wanted to give you guys an update. I haven't vlogged for a while. I've already mentioned in other videos what my how I feel about sitting behind the computer and editing. So I think this one I will just chuck it up in the PC and put a filter of my colors on it and load it up. For the ones that have been following me either on my social media, my website, and also my YouTube channel, thank you very much. I do appreciate you guys. And I hope you all are safe and well. Take care. Peace.